I'm going to quickly do the air signs because YouTube keeps freezing. So Aquarius, what brings you and this person together is the Page of Cups. It's a new love. It's some kind of synchronicity with another person. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone, maybe you guys share the same vision when it comes to certain things, when it comes to being loyal, when it comes to a family life or a dynamic where, you know, you guys know how to take care of children, you know how to make money, that kind of thing. What tears you apart is the Seven of Cups. Does someone have commitment issues? But I feel like someone's just really confused. Someone feels like, does anyone even care? Like, what's really going on? Then you have the Page of Cups in reverse. It's like someone might not even really be open to love right now because someone is trying to, like, maybe you guys need to figure out a balance in this because obviously someone's really confused. What needs your attention is the Knight of Wands with the Six of Swords. Are we moving out of this energy where we sleep with a bunch of people, or are we figuring out that there's obviously people in our lives that have the wrong intentions and we need to move away from them? You have the Moon card with the Queen of Wands. It's like, is someone lying, or is this like you not being aware that this person could probably have whoever they want? And, you know, they usually get what they want. So if you want to lie or you want to do dumb shit, then they're going to leave. Libra, what brings you together? Oh. Pulls you apart. And what needs your attention? The bottom is the Hermit. Something you're not seeing, Libra. Still holding on to something. Holding on to the more than one person. Someone might have a twin connection. Well, damn. What brings you together is the Moon card and the World card in reverse. What brings you together is you guys both really aren't talking about your feelings, perhaps, or maybe there's something that needs to end here. There's just no closure because someone doesn't want to walk away. So it's like someone's holding on to it and the other person's not really saying shit. So you guys are kind of chilling in this energy. What tears you apart is that someone is holding on to maybe a different time, or maybe the fact that this person was loyal to you, but at the same time, the Three of Wands with the Lovers card is like there's either other people or you're holding on the hope of this being a connection that's guided. I feel like there's something that needs to be learned here. There's someone's in a twin connection. I don't even really feel like it's with you, but I feel like there's some other shit that's being done behind the scenes that you're going to need to learn from, but it's like, I don't know what you're holding on to right now, to be honest. I think that there's something that maybe you don't want to see. Realizing that in your full power, you could have pretty much, you know, figuring out what you want is probably the biggest thing. What needs your attention is the Page of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Creeping on Facebook and kind of someone's being defensive. Someone doesn't really want to be hurt anymore. It's like someone found something out. So someone's trying to make a decision about whether or not they're going to leave. And I don't think that they've made that decision yet, but it looks like their emotions are kind of elsewhere and someone does want to leave. The Four of Cups with the Eight of Wands. There needs to be a conversation that there really isn't like emotions involved in this. Probably bored. Someone is probably like, they are not being emotionally fulfilled in this anymore. And they maybe just haven't communicated that, or maybe you need to communicate that. Someone does want to take a break. Someone wants to be free from this. Someone needs to kind of take the blindfold off and see shit. I feel like the reason why things feel like they're stuck is because maybe there's some accountability, there's some lying, there's some other shit going on. But I feel like staying in a cycle that needs to close, someone's had clarity about this, and it's just like something they've thought about for a long time, but they still have mixed feelings because of whatever reason. I just feel like when it comes down to commitment, I don't see it. Gemini. What brings you together, pulls you apart, and what needs your attention? Gemini, I feel like your heart chakra is off balance. The bottom is the Nine. Pushing someone away, maybe because you know that this is kind of a ticking time bomb. Something to do with boundaries and seeing how far this is going to go. Someone might be moving. What brings you together is the King of Swords. I feel like you guys are probably like-minded if you're dealing with another air sign. That's usually why air signs date other air signs. But I feel like someone is being completely honest with themselves. Maybe you guys know how to do that. You know how to have that conversation. And I think that you guys think alike, and then maybe there's someone who is doing a lot of work on a situation to be financially stable. So maybe helping out financially. What pulls you apart is the Four of Cups. Someone doesn't really have emotions here. Someone is disconnected from their emotions. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but I feel like there's a lot of insecurities. Maybe there's a little bit of depression, but there's also like a lot of arrogance and impotence with this situation. So that fulfillment is not there. What needs your attention is the Nine of Pentacles with the Death card in reverse. Staying in a situation where someone is kind of about themselves or their money, or wants to be single but is kind of staying in the situation maybe for financial reasons. There is a lot of chaotic energy here, though. I will say that there is some there's a lot of deception, there's some manipulation. is pretty fucking self-centered, and it could bring on more stress, and someone just doesn't walk away from this, and someone doesn't want to change. So maybe it's time to take a break. Someone doesn't have a lot of confidence either. Well, I'm glad YouTube cooperated for 11 minutes without freezing. Let's give it a round of applause for not being retarded. I feel like the main thing that maybe the air signs need to realize is that someone is only holding on because they don't want to lose someone, but they're not really changing. There might be a lot of other people involved. There was some shady shit done. Someone's a little bit too dependent on the other person, but at the same time, someone's really self-centered. There's a lot of fucking toxic energy around somebody, and it's like somebody needs to tell the truth. Someone needs to kind of move, literally. Maybe spend some time being, if everything just seems like it's in a stalemate, it might be for a reason. Someone might need to apologize. Someone is like holding back, but it's like that whole change factor isn't really there. And some of you guys might be getting a job offer, but there's still there's emotional manipulation, which causes people to be unstable and confused, you know. And it's like, I feel like some of you guys are waiting and hopeful that things would change, but it's like a lot of breakup to makeup type shit. And air signs are the signs that are perceptive, and they're thinkers, and they know shit, right? But I'm just like, something is off. And it's like, you know that it's a transition that needs to happen, but holding on for the wrong reasons, because you need, or you have an insecurity where you feel like you need another person, or you are so stuck in your head about someone who lied or someone who did some shit behind your back. I'm just like, when does it end? Some of you are under a big ass like illusion, but at the same time, somebody is like still in this fear-based mindset where if you truly wanted a partnership with two people, then where's the patience? Where's the compassion? Where's the emotions? Because all I can feel is disconnected and fucking like a buzzing. Like, it's so confusing. It's all over the place. And if this is how you're thinking, then I don't even know. There is going to be no clarity right now for you. You guys have the minds to be these powerful people because of the way you think, because of the way you are, the way that you can intentionally lead other people. But there's something that you're missing. There's something that you're not telling the truth about. There's some decisions that you're not making for yourselves. And you know that you need to move on from them, but you're not. So I guess it's a choice at the end of the day, because that's the influence you want in your life, around your kids, around yourself, being in that energy, then that's your choice. But what gain is it? You know? There's a lot of negativity. It's low vibrational. It's about lust. It's about sexual, whatever the fuck y'all are into. I don't know. But there isn't really anything being resolved, and there really isn't any love here. So I don't know. Maybe you don't want love. Maybe you just want money and to avoid the conflict that comes with dealing with these people. But some of you guys are keeping yourselves stuck in your head because you refuse to move on from that. Or you think that the things in your head are real, and it's like this is an illusion. Like you're stuck, but you're not. So my best advice, if you want to get rid of the negativity and the sadness and the depression and the selfish, greedy, impulsive, deceptive, manipulative, the stress, the exhaustion, the resisting change to the bitter end, and this disorganized feeling like you don't even have balance, or that you're empty inside, maybe. But I'm about to go. Good night, everybody.